Good morning, everybody. Broadcasting live from Mazatlan, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. And we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up this morning. Uh, we got LJ in the house. She thinks so. She speaks is in the house. Rango is in the house. And we even have Catherine in the house. And I know it must be a little chilly up there where you are, but everybody, this is a special edition broadcast. James and Rena in the house. It's always happy to see you guys in the house. This is a special edition. Let's see. I think this is a special edition, a Christmas broadcast special. And we even have Anya in the house. I'm so happy that all you guys showed up this Christmas. I know that you guys had to get in your sleds, get on your skis, go out and put up those power lines so that you could join the broadcast today. We're so happy. Feliz Navidades to all of you guys out there today. We got a special broadcast going on today. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of content today. It's the day before Christmas, and for those of you that don't know how Christmas works here in Mexico, Christmas Eve is the big day. That's when the families get together. They cook a bunch of food. They hire musicians to come in. They eat food all day, drink beer all day, dance all day and night. And then they break a piñata around 11:30 at night. It's very festive. And then on Christmas Day, Mexicans just kind of chill out, sit around the crib with their families. And so I'm happy that my family is here with me today with all that cold weather going on up there in the north. A lot's going on. I'm just happy to have all my computer equipment back. You guys have no clue what was going on last week. It was not good. It was not good at all. Last week I broadcasted for the first time with my laptop. Oh my God. Rango, what happened to you? My God, Rango just comes through with $9.99. Thank you so much. You got to appreciate that. Merry Christmas. Let me see if I can find the map. On. What a way to start the broadcast. Yeah, that's super great. Thank you so much. But anyway, okay, so my computer is all beefed up. I've got more RAM. I've got 32 mega RAM. I got a brand new hard drive. Everything was working great last Thursday night. I went to bed. I got up Friday morning and the computer didn't work at all. So I took it into the shop. I mean, the computer didn't do anything. It was just dead. And so then I got to make a video on what happened that day, but I'd go back Saturday after the broadcast. The guy took it totally apart, ended up that it just needed to be cleaned. So I've got all my cameras set up today. Hey, happy holiday. I got all my clips. All my lights are all set up and I'm ready to go. We did a couple of videos this week. We did a video with Meredith and Ahihique. It's already gotten like 1,000 hits this week. She's very popular in Ahihique, a very positive individual talking about life. And who else has shown up in the house? We got Dr. John in the house. Dr. John, where are you? Where are you, Dr. John? Olin, Merry Christmas from icy cold 7-degree New Jersey. Ho, ho, ho. And then we got Scott Ward in the house. Ho, ho, ho. Jingle bells and Merry Christmas from snowy Northern California. It snows in California. Oh my God, sound is perfect for you. What do you mean, LJ? Sound is perfect. Oh, good. Sound is perfect too. Right on. So I got all my equipment and I got 100 meg of delivery on the internet. And I got some pictures because some stuff's been going on around the house, like my favorite coffee in the world. Oh, I've got video clips today. I've got some clips of my second video I put out this week with Don. Don drives an RV, and her and her son, let's see, they moved their RV. They drove their RV from Oregon. And let's see, here we go. What's this? So to get there, you have to go down to El Centro and get on one of these little boats. You could drive to where they live, but if you would drive to where they live, it takes like 45 minutes. So I get on the little boat, and the little boat takes like 4 minutes to get across the little ocean area there. And this was like about 10 days ago. You can see the weather is very good. The trip was very nice. There were a lot of people, and it's a nice little ride. You can see the cruise ship there. It's about a 4-minute ride across the ocean way. And I'm going to visit Don, and you can see the full interview. Just came out. Just go to billthegeek.org. It's like the third video down, and and it's very cool. So you get off. Now, this is just 10 days ago. You can see everybody's got shorts on and t-shirts. And for you people thinking about moving to Mexico, you're up in the state of Washington, you're in Ohio, you are wherever you are. And, I mean, hey, isn't it time to move to Mexico? So I get off the little boat, and here you go. You get off the little boat, and you got to walk real fast like this. And all of a sudden, you're at the ocean. I'm headed to see Don. Don just says, just walk down the beach and look for some RV parks. And so I get to the ocean, and it's all beautiful and nice, and you can rent horses there. And this is 10 days ago. This is about the 14th or the 15th of December. And people riding their horses on the beach. It's a beautiful day to be alive. And that's why I live in Mexico. So I can put on a t-shirt, go to the beach. You guys can come on down here. You're just a plane ticket away, if you can get a plane these days. Okay. But so then now Don's in a trailer park. Let's check out where Don's living. That is her RV. I forget how old it is. I think it's like 30 years old. They drove this RV from Oregon, and right behind the cab, it's fully set up. I mean, they are gigged out. They have a generator in there. They have solar panels in there. They have everything that you need to keep the internet up whenever you want to. They have hot spots on all of their cell phones. but you can find the interview. Just go to the main page of buildthegeek.org. She's been doing website work for 30 years, and she does web work for high-end resorts all over the world. And when I was over there, we were walking around and we saw this thing here. Wait till you check this out. I never seen one of these before. Looks like a boar to me. They said it was a pig, but I've never seen an animal like that in person in my life. But that's what it's like down here in Mexico 10 days ago. And of course, since it's Christmas, I have some special Christmas clips that I have been developing just for you guys. Shots of Christmas here in Mazatlan coming soon. Yes, I think I'm a little behind here. Katrina the Maker is in the house. Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I'm not sure what that is. Merry Christmas, Dan Mack. Merry Christmas. Here you go. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yes, and we'll have a special edition next week. It'll be the highlight videos from 2022 here at buildthegeek.org. And then we have Sue, level 2 snow emergency in Columbus, Ohio. Oh my God, Columbus, Ohio has a snow emergency. And then on Andres Olimpo Tamayo, Winter Springs, Florida, 29 degrees in the house, coming soon to Mazatlan. Merry Christmas to all and happy and a healthy New Year. Yes, thank you very much. You guys stay warm and be safe. Put on lots of clothing out there because with the frostbite, I'm hearing you can freeze to death just in a couple of minutes of exposure. Oh, you guys be safe. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. I can't believe that level 2 snow emergency. You guys got to do something. It's time. Just move down here to Mexico. I've been down here 17 years. I mean, I'm telling you. Okay, so I ran out of coffee. And, I got stuff to talk about. It's still early. I'm just chilling out today. It's Christmas. I should have got a Christmas tree and put it behind me back there. That would have been a good idea for the holiday. I didn't think about it until just right now, but I didn't. But I'm just chilling out. I'm going to do this broadcast today, and then I'm just going to eat pizza, read stuff, and chill out because it is Christmas Eve. And I've even got some Christmas Eve shots here. Let's go see what it's like. Oh, and tomorrow morning, you will get a video if you're a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, you will get a video link tomorrow to my Bill Lewis Christmas special video. It's only 6 minutes long, but I tell a very special Christmas story. I've got Christmas music playing in the background, and the video starts out like this. This is in Centro in Mazatlan. It's a afternoon one day this week. I think it may have been Tuesday. Doesn't look like much is going on, but we're going to go to just a couple of blocks away to where things get to be more festive. And let me see here. I got some other little thingies here to click on. Here you go. Here's a special banner. Tell us how your weather is. Tell us how you are doing. And this week, I'm going to put out my special video for Christmas. That'll come out tomorrow. And then I'm going to have a video on the computer repair guy. Next Sunday, I'm going to put up a video about the best videos of 2020 from Bill the Geek. And I'm experimenting with coffees. What's going on here? Oh, let's see what's going on over here. Something's going on with the comments here. Here we go. Here you go. Yeah, I cannot wait to get to Mexico. Really looking forward to start a new life in paradise. A new life in paradise. Come on down. Paradise is here. I'm looking at the palm trees through my windows. There's an iguana right out of my window. The iguana is still there. I'm telling you guys, life in Mexico, as James and Rena know, and for many of you that have visited Mexico, living here is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And unless you're on the border right next to Texas, it never, ever gets cold here. Now, in Mazatlan, it's been a little chilly in the mornings. Yeah, Anya. How Valina flips. We'll have to talk about how you got that name, but Anya, her real name is Anya. You've seen her in videos. She's in, I believe, Phoenix, Arizona. She's selling her house and all of her worldly goods so that she can move down here to Mexico. And Anya, I got to tell you that when I was out shooting these videos this week, I ran into Tony. I didn't think to take a video of him, but he was working at a bar, and I met some guy from Canada that was his first time in Mazatlan that was really enjoying life. But Anya, Tony said to say hello. Giving away my goods as fast as I can. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, let's go over here for a second. Let me click this button. Oh, yes. I'm a little bit behind on my button clicking. Uh-oh. Let's see. There you go. Okay, yeah. Tell us how the weather is. Great, Javelina. Oh, she's great. Let's see. We have somebody new. Luke Rogers. 3 degrees right now in southeast Iowa. Ha ha. Can't wait to come down to Mexico in 2 weeks. Good vibes. It's a great place to be. And great Javelina. That girl, my neighbor, she's not my neighbor right now. She's with her mother in North Carolina. Did you all have a lot of snow in North Carolina? That girl, oh my God, 20 degrees in sunny North Carolina. Good place to be. And I know for a fact she doesn't have a coat. Ha ha, ha ha, that's funny. Dan Mack, cold, frozen, and 0 in German Village. German Village is about 8 blocks from downtown Columbus, Ohio. It's a great place to visit if you're ever in Columbus. I would love to live there. Katrina the Maker's talking about it's 30 degrees in Texas. That's cold, Katrina the Maker. That's chilly in Houston. Woo-hoo, you guys must really love the United States to stay up in there. And that's why you might want to take a peek at Don Shear's video that I did last week. I just put it up last Tuesday, I think. And she drove down here from Oregon because she didn't want to see snow anymore. For those of you that are thinking about moving to Mexico, come on down. Come on down. It's nice down here pretty much all year, but this week has been a little chilly here. I'm going to tell you, it's been chilly down here. I get up in the morning and it's 52 degrees. Can you believe it? You get up in the morning, it's like 5:30 in the morning. It's 52 degrees. You have to put on a hoodie, maybe a jacket. When I go out on my walks in the morning, I got to put on two hoodies at 52 degrees. But the thing is, by 10 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be 64. And by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to be 76 degrees. Let me see what this guy says over here about that. Yes, it's going to be 76 degrees today, and the sun is shining on everyone. Yes, that's what's happening down here. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood down here. And let's add a special ho, ho, ho message to everyone. Everyone. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's, oh my God. Oh, now people are really coming out. Ahihic weather today is 69. Let's see what the people are talking about. 47. That's a heat wave for a lot of the country. 47 degrees in Tucson. Ahihic weather 69. Not rubbing it in. I'm not rubbing it in either, but that's why I live down here. That's why I live down here. That's not nice, Bill. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just can't help myself. That's why I moved down here. I'm going to tell you, when I moved here, I lived in San Francisco for 5 years. Then I moved back to Columbus, Ohio, just to figure out what I was going to do with my life. So I got there in June. Columbus in June was okay. I saw a bunch of friends and family, but I was working online. I was making like $35 an hour online. Sometimes I was making $125 online when I worked for corporations. And then it went down to 17 degrees. And I tell you, I was working online. I was making money. I had money in the bank from working online. And I got on the internet. I checked out internet speeds in Puerto Vallarta. I found out apartments were affordable in Puerto Vallarta. And I grabbed my computer and some clothes, got on the plane. When I left Columbus, Ohio, it was 17 degrees. When I landed in Puerto Vallarta, it was 95 degrees. And pretty much I never went back. I went back to take care of my dad when he was sick. But yeah, 50 degrees in South Florida. Thank you for the update. And we have Jack Webb in the house from Hazard, Kentucky. Oh, yeah, I was in a plane crash in Hazard, Kentucky. But Jack Webb, he's saving people. That's why he can only pop in and say hello and give us a weather report, because he's got on all his surgical gear, and then people are dying. They're probably freezing to death. If they don't have COVID, probably they got frostbite and their faces all frozen up. And he's got to go in there and tape them up. He's probably got one of them medical flamethrowers. He puts it on their face and woo, trying to unfreeze their ears and their nose, trying to get everything back to natural. And then when he thaws them out, he probably finds out that they have COVID. What a life. What a life. Oh my God. Oh, what a life. I'm telling you. Ooh, 11 degrees Fahrenheit in Hazard. I would say that would be a hazard anywhere like that. Good morning, everybody. And to Sid, we say good morning to you. Andres, I moved to David, Panama back in 2015. I wish I had moved to Puerto Vallarta back then. I would still be in Mexico right now. That's life. I'm telling you, life is really good down here. And the weather really helps a lot. Having gone to school in New Hampshire and living in Columbus, Ohio, you have to put on like 5 or 6 coats and some boots to go outside and thaw out. And we lived, I owned a home in what I want to call the best communities in Cincinnati. It was on a hill overlooking the city of Cincinnati. We could see the headquarters for Chiquita Banana. I could see the headquarters for Procter and Gamble. I could see the Cincinnati Bengals Stadium, all from where we lived. We could see the freeway. And it was great in the summertime. The community was called Mount Adams. Dan Mack, I know if you've been to Cincinnati, you've been to Mount Adams. It's as close to German Village as they have in Cincinnati. And in the summer times, it's great. There are all kinds of 3 blocks from all kinds of bars and restaurants and a museum, a giant park. But then and I knew all of my neighbors by first names, and we would invite our neighbors over, and we'd all get together there and have these big parties. But then in the winter time, you wouldn't see any of your neighbors for 6 months. You might see them out there shoveling snow. You might see them get in their car and drive away. But that was about it. And, why live like that? There's no reason to live like that. That's why Anya's moving down here. She's getting rid of all her stuff. That's why James and Rena moved down here from Nevada. Hey, I'm telling you, man. What are you talking about here? Here we go. I've been many times to Mount Adams. If you ever get to Cincinnati, that's the only place you want to go is Mount Adams. I've been there many times. Plus the over the Rhine neighborhood. Okay. Over the Rhine. I thought so. Yes, very good. But I'm telling you, and it's so I tell you, it's so chilled out here in Mexico. People are happy. People say hello. You go to the stores and people are just nice. I mean, it's just a wonderful experience down here. I want to show you guys some stuff that's going on in my life. I got some more Christmas videos going on, but I'm a coffee freak. I can't just drink any coffee. So I did a video on Kalima. I ran out of my favorite coffee, and my favorite coffee is French roast. French roast from Costco. And the French roast coffee from Costco is really good. I've been drinking that for like 10 years, literally. And I grind it up, but there's no Costco around here. So I had to buy, when I was in Kalima, I bought this stuff, and it's like steroid. It really cranks you up. But when I was shooting some videos in downtown, I ran into this coffee. It's called Merino, and it's made right here right around the city of Mazatlan. They have a factory here, and it is the bomb. I bought 2 kilos this week. And now, so if you ever come to Mazatlan, or if you live in Mazatlan, check out this coffee. And there's something else. Okay. I have a question for you guys. And my question is, what food? I'm going to give you 5 minutes right now. It is 9:29. I'm going to give you 6 minutes to answer this question. In 6 minutes, I'm going to give you the answer to this question. But what food can you find? I'm going to say that it is not a meat. It is not a fruit. It is not a vegetable. It comes in a box. And what food that comes in a box, that's a hint, can you buy anywhere in Mexico? It can be at 7-Eleven. It can be at OXXO. It can be at a grocery store. It can be at a small tienda. In Mexico, what food must this food be? And I'm just so happy I'm learning how to click these buttons. I've only had this software. It's called StreamYard. Brendan Hogan, 10 degrees in Richmond, Virginia. Richmond is a great town. I've been there many times. I love Richmond. Thanks for that update, Brendan. Come on down here. Oh, okay. Nobody guessing? Nobody guessing on the boxed food that you can find anywhere in Mexico. But before we get back, let's show some more video clips. But before that, something that everybody needs in their house in Mexico is a can of this. I'm going to tell you, everybody should have some of this. If you're moving to Mexico, make sure that the first thing you buy is a can of Raid, because my place is pretty clean. I keep my place very clean, but the little ants, they show up. And that girl, my neighbor, she said, "Oh, just wipe your counters down with some just wipe your counters down with some vinegars. Ants hate vinegar." Okay, well, they hate vinegar for about 5 minutes, then they come back. What with this wonderful product, I believe it's from Procter and Gamble. You just spray this on them, and then they die. Yeah, get you some of that. Dr. John. I don't believe Dr. John. And oh, this is funny. What was the food not again? I got to turn this. I got to turn this Monday morning thing into a quiz show. James and Reno. I bought a box of edible crickets. Okay, yeah. My ex-wife tried to get me to eat some of those. I didn't do it. Okay, Jack Webb. Is that right? No. Is it Doc? Oh, here we go. Dr. John. Dr. John is quiet and he doesn't say much. But whenever he speaks, you can be for sure that it is the truth. Kellogg's Corn Flakes are found all over the world, and Mexico is no exception. Okay, Dr. John, if you want the Whammer Bammer, Bill the Geek Super Prize, if you want the Super Prize, what are Frosted Flakes called? What has Kellogg's named Frosted Flakes in Mexico? And you're not allowed to look this up, Doc. Doc, you're not allowed to get on the internet and find the answer for that. You have 15 seconds to give us the name of what they call Frosted Flakes in Mexico. And it's not Frosted Flakes. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. Chocolate abuelita. Oh, what's this? Muy. I was going to move to Huatulco, but came to find out they don't have much long-term rentals. It's all vacation rentals. So now I'm eyeing Mazatlan. Mazatlan is a great place. Let's see what's going on. Dr. John. Hojas Dulces. No, Dr. John. Oh, Big Mike, did you cheat? Did you cheat, Big Mike? Because that's what they call it. Zucaritas. There you go. Yes. Did you look it up, Big Mike, or did you get that answer fair? And I bet you got a box of that in your refrigerator. And I tell you what, I keep my Frosted Flakes in the refrigerator because that way the ants won't get to them. And there you go, right there. There you go, right there. Zucaritas, Kellogg's, Zucaritas. That's it. And I eat Zucaritas each and every night before I go to bed because, and you guys all know the answer to this, because they're great. Yes. Yeah, you can find, it's funny because I love Frosted Flakes. And yeah, they're everywhere. Everybody in Mexico sells Frosted Flakes. Okay, folks, we have 34 people in the house. It's a big weekend. We have 12 likes. Feel free to click the like button. I'm happy to see every day on this Christmas. Tony the Tiger said, now, on a tip from Cincinnati, the guy that developed the term "they're great," he worked for an advertising company in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me turn off that banner. Yeah, let's turn that off so you can see my pretty face. I shaved this morning, cut my hair for you guys. I wanted this to be the Bill the Geek Christmas special broadcast. Now let's get back to some video clips about what's going on. But first, hey, you guys, hey, I just want to have fun. It's Christmas Eve. That is my goal in life, just to have a good time. And he flips. Tony the Tiger says, Anya, I love the exceso calorías y exceso azúcares warnings on food in Mexico. Yeah. Now, I tell you what, that's good. And what she's talking about, exceso azúcares, that means massive sugar, and then exceso calorías, that means excessive calories. And a lot of stuff, they'll have boxes, it'll say excessive salt. So I've been eating a lot of Red Baron pizza. Red Baron pizza is pretty good because I just got an air fryer about a month and a half ago. You stick a frozen Red Baron pizza in the hot fryer or the air fryer, and it works good. It comes out crispy and nice. But right on the front of the box, it says exceso, but it doesn't say either of these. It says exceso sal or whatever. So yeah, Denise Slade, my cousin, who only lives about 20 blocks from German Village and 10 blocks from the Columbus International Airport. Denise Slade in the house, and Merry Christmas to you. Okay. And Andre says, Zucaritas, too much sugar and not good for us. And I eat something that's not good for me every night before I go to bed with bananas. And I want to say, enjoy a box of Zucaritas con leche on me. You're funny, Dr. John. You are hilarious. He is just freaking hilarious. Dr. John, I don't believe you got that. But I got to send out a air. That's how we can make these broadcasts, by people sharing their love on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. And exceso grasa. Exceso grasa, that means extra grease. Hey, what good is the food without extra grease? Grease, sugar, salt. We don't even need any food. You just get a jar, throw in some grease and some sugar and some salt, stir it up, put that in the microwave. That's what I got right here in this glass. I put this grease, salt, and sugar, and it's liquefied. Put that in the microwave. It's heated up. It's great. Sugar, salt, and grease. Yum, yum. That's how I stay young and tender, because actually I've been lying to you guys. I'm 97 years old. 97. I don't look 97, do I? That's because I eat good. Grease, salt, and sugar. Oh, what's happening now? Jack Webb, don't you have some people you should be working on? Is it just me, but each time Bill hits the cash register, does his voice go away? Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm just figuring some things out here. Thank you, Jack Webb, but I'm just getting to understand the software. And if I have video clips with sound, then I can't talk. And I just learned this like 7 days ago. Also, the other days when I had guests on, I was getting feedback, but that's because I'm using this mic, but my headphones that you guys see me wear sometimes, there's a microphone in the headphones, and so the mic from the headphones was conflicting with this mic, and I never really thought about that. So now I got to buy a headphone that I can just plug into the computer that doesn't have a mic. But yes, Jack Webb, you hit that right on the head. Exceso sodio. There you go. Sure, Anya. You got to agree. I love the mangoes in Mexico. Some people love the mangoes. I'm not a big mango fan. Yeah, liquid lard. I love the avocados in Mexico. I've changed my diet. I've been eating really good. I've been eating a lot. I've been exercising a lot. But one thing that I purchase every day is a couple of avocados. The avocados are everywhere here. I mean, avocados are almost as easy to find as Frosted Flakes. The thing about Frosted Flakes is they don't really have an expiration date, and your avocados will get old and turn brown in the middle. But whatever. Let's see what's going on over here. I love avocados. Love the seafood. Oh, she loved the seafood. Yeah, the seafood is good in Mexico. Oh, I mean, if you like seafood, you got to come down here to Mexico. They got all kinds of seafood. None of that Lake Chapala stuff. No. Ah, yes. Fruity. Okay. Heroes. Let's see what's going on with Heroes. Mangoes with tahin. What is tahin? Oysters. Yeah. You can go to downtown Mazatlan and get oysters right on the Malecon. And you can see the guys go out there. They go out there and they catch them in the nets and bring them right back to the Malecon. And also, I'm talking about, yes, the Mamie fruit is so, the Mamie mommy's fruit is so good. What's Dr. John talking about? I found that public awareness of unhealthy products like Coca-Cola has increased dramatically in Mexico. Good. Public awareness. Yeah. In Mexico, people drink a lot of Coca-Cola. I tell you what, when I was in second grade, uh, I stopped literally. I'm going to say since I was in second grade, I've only had like one glass of Coca Cola. And here's why. I was in second grade, and our teacher's name was Mrs. Duck. Yes. And I think it was spelled Duck. So Mrs. Duck, at the end of the day, she pulled out a hard boiled egg out of the blue. Then she pulled out a can of Coca Cola. And then before we went home for the school day, she took the hard boiled egg and put it in a glass of Coca Cola. She didn't say anything. She just said, okay. Then we left for the day. We came back in the morning. In the morning, she pulled the hard boiled egg out of the Coca Cola, and the shell was soft. I mean, it was mushy soft. It was like pillow soft. And she told us, she looked around like this. She looked around and she said, "This is what Coca-Cola does to your teeth." And after that, what? I was like 7 years old. So I haven't had a glass of Coca-Cola in like 50 years, something like that. But whatever, duck egg. Big Mike, Marnie growing about 4 weeks. They will be ready. Yeah. They love Coke. They love all kinds of Coke. The kind you drink, the kind, but anyway, it's all good. But let's get back to the Christmas spirit. I'm sorry. So, of course, if you come to Mazatlan, you can go right downtown. This is right across the street and see the main church. It's worth going inside the church. And then right across the street from the church, well, Christmas is Christmas everywhere in the world. Here is the manger, but it's like the little baby Jesus that should be in the manger is not there. What happened to the little baby Jesus? That's my question. I'm going to play that video again. If you look very closely, you can see the wise men and Mary and Joseph, but the little baby that's supposed to be in there is gone. I wonder if the narcos took the little baby. Whatever. Okay, let's go down here to banners. And yes, this is a special broadcast. And let me turn this button on. Yes, let's turn that off. Here we go. We'll turn this on. We're still looking for guests to be on the show. So if you would like to be on the show on a Saturday morning for 5 or 10 minutes and share your experiences about Mexico, your anticipations about moving to Mexico, or you live somewhere in Mexico, or you visited Mexico and you would like to share the joys of living in Mexico, please email me at BillDallasLewis@gmail.com. And boy, Anya's just been very chatty this morning. Okay. What's she? Crabble. Try pouring Coke on the hood of your car and see what happens. That's funny. I've seen it used to make toilet bowls squeaky clean. Isn't that terrible? That's just messed up. Anya, you don't put the baby out until, I didn't know that. Thank you. Who would have thought? I didn't know that. They should have a little sign there right next to the little baby crib that says, the baby is not here until midnight. I thought somebody stole the baby. I hide mine, sometimes forget where he is. Okay. Who would have known? I had no idea. Feliz JJ, Feliz Navidad from Chicago. And Reiko's talking. I get conflicting information about the danger level of Lake Chapala. Excuse me. From studies showing high levels of cancer rates to people eating local fish from the lake. Where can I get the facts? What I lived in the Chapala area for 4 or 5 years. And if you go to downtown Chapala and go to the Malecon, you'll see all kinds of fishermen boats. And I mean, there's like 30 boats or more. And these guys go out and catch fish from the lake every day. They come back. There's a ton of fish they bring back. And throughout Chapala and some places in Ajijic, you'll see many fish stands. And this is all fish right from the lake. And people from Chapala eating the fish, buying the fish, eating the fish. But I tell you what, I never ate at a restaurant in Chapala or Ajijic that served any fish from the lake. And if you go into some of the Ma and Pa places, you can ask them, maybe that fish comes from the lake. I was there for 4 years. I walked 4 miles through the park, down the lake, every 5 days out of the week for 4 years. I never saw anyone swim in the lake. I saw 5 kids swimming in the lake one time in 4 years. We never ate any fish from the lake ever. There was some doctor in Ajijic that was saying years ago, he was saying, oh, everything's safe. You can drink the water. You can swim in it. You can eat the fish. But for me, and then my ex's daughter is a marine biologist. She's a doctor of marine biology. And she said, never eat the fish in Lake Chapala. So you do whatever you want. You can go down there and drink the water. You can eat the fish. You can swim in the water. You can live in the water. Do whatever you want to do. I'm never going to swim in that water. I'm never going to eat the fish. I'm not sticking a toe in Lake Chapala. But I'm not a marine biologist. Okie dokie. What's Big Mike talk? They don't sell Christmas cards here in Mexico. Okay. James, locals swim in the lake, but I won't eat the fish. Okay, there you go. James and Rena, and he's a very smart man. But let's get back to some more festive things. And you guys can see my little banner down there. Be a guest. Email me at BillDallasLewis10@gmail.com, because James of James and Rena says, Bill, I like it when you have guests on the show. And speaking of guests, I talked with Ernie this week, Ernie over at No Bull. And I'm going to interview Ernie on January 8th. We talked for an hour. He's really interesting. And we're going to have the first interview. It'll be like a 30-minute interview. This guy, he's way more interesting than his videos. And I'm going to ask him questions that he hadn't talked about on his videos. I mean, this guy, he's a rocket scientist, but whatever. Okay, we got more stuff going. We got people commenting. Again, we have 36 people in the house. We have 19 likes. And I'm happy I want to tell everybody again, I gotta tell everybody, ho, 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 and Merry Christmas. And this is Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. I'm getting chills. Because it's Christmas Eve and I'm living here by myself. but I'm not scared because I know that Santa's going to come this nighttime and bring me a brand new Mac 27-inch computer. And he's going to give me a new lighting setup to make my videos. And he's going to bring me a brand new $3,000 drone. I'm so excited. I get so, because Santa comes to visit me every year. Last year, he left me, what was it? He left me a 2020 Corvette red. The red that I wrote him the letter that I said, I want a 2020 Corvette and I want it red and shiny with a really nice stereo system. And last year I got up in the middle of the night. I heard something going, room, 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 room. And I ran outside and I saw a sleigh flying away up in the air. Woo! And I heard a voice saying, ho, ho, ho. And I looked down in my driveway and there was a red 2020 Corvette. So, that was like $100,000. So I'm just asking for a 27-inch Mac, some lighting system for my setup here, and a new drone. That's only going to cost Santa like, 40 grand, if that, maybe around 20 grand. So that's nothing. He can whip that up him. But anyway, I get real excited about Christmas. Oh, okay. Dan Mac, Andreas, Olympia 2 must be talking about the beer. Carambala, Star Fruit is good. Dan Mac, are you saying drinking will cure me of being born under the sign of cancer? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, that might help. Okay, so let's look at some more clips. Maybe you guys can help me out with more stuff. So, this is just here I'm walking down Old Town, and some people would think that they don't have Christmas in Mexico, but this is just a shop. They decorate the heck out of stuff in Mexico. There we are on the square, families getting together to take their picture in front of Christmas trees. Sure they have Christmas in Mexico. Let's go over here. Let's get rid of that because I'm getting annoyed with that about right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see what other things we have. Brenda Douglas. We have BJ in the house. Let's see what happened. Andres. Good for you, man. Keep them high in videos coming. Thanks for your content and sense of humor. Thank you, Andres, for showing up and just being here with us today on Christmas Eve. Ho, 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 BJ here. Sorry I'm late. Having trouble with my knee, but I too believe in Santa. I'm glad that there are still some believers out there because Santa is real. And he will be here tonight with my 27-inch brand new Mac. And I don't care if he brings the new lighting system. If he just shows up with a new drone, that would be good. But I'm good with my old drone. But we still have some more video clips. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. And then, you got to see this. You got to see this. Coming up. Here we go. And sure, they have advertising down here. Sure. It's the same stuff you see in the United States. The cake doesn't even say Feliz Navidad. That's the funny thing. It doesn't say Feliz Navidad. It says Merry Christmas. The Mexicans know what you're talking about. You go up to a Mexican and say Merry Christmas. They good with that. You can go up and you can say Feliz Navidad. They're cool with that. Or you can just say Merry Christmas. It doesn't matter. We're in Mexico. Everybody's bilingual down here in Mexico. But let's show let's see what Dan. I've got two computer monitors here. So I've got this one over here. This is my main machine. Then over here, I can see what YouTube is doing. So I look over here and I can see messages from both. And let's see, Dan Mac. Dan Mac, you guys are talkative today. I don't know why anybody would think they don't have Christmas in Mexico. The whole country is Catholic. And Dan Mac, that's what I'm thinking like all the time. You know, I mean, there's so many. The Spanish just came down here, and I talk about OXO all the time. It's very popular. It's like 7-Eleven. They have 12,000 OXOs in Mexico. Literally in Mazatlan, if you walk down the main drag where the Malecon is, there's an OXO almost every block. And when the Spanish came to Mexico, they put up Catholic churches like OXOs. I mean, the Spanish were brilliant, and they spent a lot of money on these churches. Everywhere you go, it can be a big city or a small town, there's a Catholic church everywhere. Yeah. So they have Christmas here. Mexican children believe that their Christmas presents come from El Nino, the son of gods, not Santa. And that's pretty deep. That's a big difference than in the United States where you have Santa, but Mexican children believe that their Christmas presents come from El Nino. That's the son of the gods, and it depends on who you listen to, who is the son of the gods. But right off the top of my head, I would say that means Jesus. But I'm not a religious professor. Okay, that's again, Dr. John comes through. I ought to hire Dr. John as a consultant because he always comes through with such good stuff. And Andres is still talking mezcal, good stuff, especially in Mexico. Thank you very much, Andres. We have 37 people in the house and 20 likes. We still, look who sneaked in. Look who sneaked in here. Russ Shrewsbury was glad to see you on Mexico relocation. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Russ. Yes, I did an interview about a week ago, about 8 days ago, on Mexico relocation. That was fun with Mariana, I believe her name is. Let's see what else is going on here. Andres, that is a fact. I'm originally from Cuba, and we did not this Santa stuff. Okay. Yeah. Also, the big gift day here in Mexico is January the 6th. So it's like they in Mexico, depending on where you are, but it's like Christmas is like 3 days. You have Christmas Eve, which is a big party day. The day of Christmas is kind of like a chill out day just for family units. Okay. But then the gifts are given to the children on January 6th, which is, I think they call it the Day of the Kings, like the three kings that came with the gifts for Mary and Joseph, and at that point Jesus. So it's like 3 days. So but I still have some Christmas clips that I haven't gotten to yet. But before I move on to these more clips that I have to help you be in the Christmas spirit even more than you are, I got to say, all you 36 people in the house, I want to say thank you very much just for showing up. And hopefully as the years go on, my broadcasts get better and better and better. I have stuff in the video can, so I'm good for production through January the 3rd, which, believe it or not, is only like 10 days away. And then I'm going to do Ernie with no bull on the 8th of January. And then I think by mid-January, I'll be hitting the road. And I think I'm just going to go north from Mazatlan and go to beach towns. And I'm just going to show up to beach towns and do videos on beach towns, because I've been thinking more and more about, if you live in a beach town and it's not a popular beach town, you can live really good and really inexpensively. And people, if you watch the videos and read the comments from people, somebody asked me, well, are the fruits and vegetables fresh in Mexico? Yeah, that's one of the main groove Mexico has going on wherever you go. You can be in a small town, you can be in a big city, you can always find fresh fruits and vegetables. One of the things I found astounding was the main location where they sell fruits and vegetables to all the little stores. It's a huge distribution of it's the fruit and vegetable center. It's like 20 blocks by 20 blocks of fruits and vegetables. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, you can live very inexpensively, especially if you're a person and all you need is internet, maybe some cable TV, you like to read books, sit by the ocean. You can live real cheap down here like that. People leaving comments. You guys are talkative today. What's Brenda Douglas talking about? Yes, Bill, you're right about Three Kings Day in January. Puerto Ricans observe Christmas in December and Three Kings Day in January. Oh, we got a guy with a trumpet. If you can't hear him, he's out in front of the building. Let's see. What's he playing? Dancing. He's playing Jingle Bells. That's good. So if you guys hear him, he's playing Jingle Bells on his trumpet. And that's good because it's not copyrighted, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, James and Rena, amazing veggies. And I tell you what, if you're into mushrooms, like those cyber mushrooms, the kind that have acid in them, I met a couple when I was in Puerto Vallarta, and the guy was Mexican, the chick was from Texas. They were married, they had a baby, and they used to take me out to the farms where they had cows and stuff, and we would go through the cow manure and find the mushrooms that were growing, and we would take the cyber mushrooms. Whatever, you can do all kinds of things in Mexico. Yes, Bill, you're right. That shipping area for produce is amazing. I've seen it on another YouTube video. And yes, I said it, mushrooms. And I tell you what, the guy, I forget the guy's name, but he was a good friend for a long time. And he would just go up to we would find a cow farm. And he would just, and it was like there would only be one house on the ranch. He'd just walk up to the ranch and he'd say, hey, we're just like out driving around. Can we go out and walk around with the cows? And the people always said, yes, go out, walk around with the cows, go. And we go look through the cow shit. and find the mushrooms. And we always came back with mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms. Yes. And that's a true story. But we still have some excellent video shots here. And I really like this one. Let's turn that off because we've got this comment in the way. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms. And I hope this guy with the trumpet goes down the street here soon. But here you go. This is the plaza right across the street from the church. And notice how it's just like Christmas anywhere. There's you got your ice guy there, the guy from Ice. The little girl at Santa's house. She's so cute. Oh, look at that. It looks so real. Then the snowman right here in Mazatlan. Yes, they have. And the children just love it. They love it. And yes, they have everything. Look at the sleigh. Look at the sleigh here. Santa probably left that from the day before Christmas. He'll probably come pick it up and load it up before his special trip that is tonight. His special trip is tonight. And my Christmas special video, it's only a 4 or 5 minute video. My special 5-minute Christmas special video comes out tomorrow morning early. So you want to be sure to check it. Oh, I better click this button. You better subscribe so that you make sure you get a notification when this video comes out, because it's going to tell a very special Christmas story. So you can catch that tomorrow morning, but it does involve a sleigh. Okay, Brenda. Okay, now here we go. Okay, now what is this? Okay, here you go. So again, we're in Mexico. This is last week. You can live like this in Mexico. Sure, it's a little diner. You can eat outside on the street in December. That's one of the bonuses of living in Mexico. And we walk away, we walk a little way, and we have the palm trees, the beautiful little European-like streets. And there you go. Who would have thought that Christmas could be this festive? Yes. Bienvenidos. They even have elves. Yes, they have elves right here in Mazatlan. Lots of them. Lots of them. Okay, we're almost at the end of the clips. Except Santa has another sleigh. Santa not only has one sleigh, he has this sleigh over here in a different plaza. There you go. And you have this young gentleman in the sleigh. He looks like he's very excited, all dressed up in his little suit and tie. There he is, and there is his mother. Ooh. And speaking, and Big Mike is talking about Christmas trees. Okay. Oh, here we go. And Big Mike, in speaking of Christmas trees, this is the tree on the plaza. It's a beautiful tree. And it doesn't look like, the temperature right there at that time is about 80 degrees. It's 80 degrees outside. 80 degrees. We have Christmas trees and sleighs, and we have snowmen. We are all good to go. I have one more video clip to play. One more. We had snow yesterday. Yes, snow. Bill, it got down to 1 degree in temperature. Ha ha ha. Leave. I know you're coming down here early in 2023, BJ, but come on down. I mean, I just don't live like that anymore. You don't have to live like that. You don't. It's like Tom Petty. I can't sing the song because it's copyrighted, but without the melody, he says, you don't have to live like a refugee. Okay, so I have one more clip to play. One more clip to play. Here we go. And it's this one. And I really like this clip. And that's why I saved it for the very end. But Anya, before we do anything, I got to thank, I just clicked the wrong freaking button. Anya, thank you so much for your donation to the channel. And with your donation, I can go out and buy some computer equipment, maybe a couple of tacos, and I can consider taking a trip down the coast of Mexico to share with you guys. But thank you very much. And all of you people, thank you for just showing up today. Thank you for clicking the like button. And I hope, Big Mike, remember the old times we used to decorate the tree with? The old tinsel. Yes. Let me find that. Debbie Johnston. Heck, it was 31 this morning in Orlando. That is crazy. Oh, who is this? It looks like No Bull. Ernie has showed up with a donation. Ernie from No Bull has showed up, and he has even donated to the channel. Ernie, thank you so much. I've been talking about you this morning, telling people, what's going on? Telling people that about you in our interview coming up January the 8th. And I shut up, just like Jack Webb said, I shut up because you guys can't hear me when that video plays because of the sound effect in the beginning. But Ernie, thank you for your donation to the channel. That will help me buy a new 27-inch Mac, do some traveling up the coast of Mexico. It's all good. And I got to say, Ernie, it was fabulous to speak with you. I think it was yesterday. It seems like it was a month ago. Merry Christmas, Ernie, to you. No Bull right here. Anya, you got to watch some of my videos so you can see how special Anya looks. Oh, you got to see Anya dance, Ernie. That girl can dance. And I got to say it, sometimes I don't want to refer to race, but for a white girl, that girl can shake that booty. Woo! Yes, she can. And I mean that in a very positive way. I still have one more clip to share with you guys. Hi, Ernie. Okay, we saw that. Okay, here is my final. Well, I still have this. And of course, everywhere you go, you've got your little choo-choo train. What is Christmas without a choo-choo train? Yes, they have those here. And of course, flowers around the gazebo. And I said I had one more clip, but I just found these. I think Santa must have put these in here by accident. But all of those beautiful flowers going around the gazebo, the little kids singing Christmas songs and dancing. And for real now I'm going to play my very last clip. Here goes my very last clip before we sign off. And I hate to sign off. I hate to sign off because I'm here by myself. I've been invited to do things for Christmas and to be with people, but I don't have any kids. I ain't got no girlfriend, ain't got no wife. None of my relatives live down here. So I'm just going to enjoy reading and eating pizza and eating Frosted Flakes. That'll work for me. Yes, people can dance. Bill, yes, we can. Yes, we can. So here you go. Here you go. I love this clip. I'm going to show you now. This clip I'm going to show you now. And I have two cameras. I may as well use them. This clip I'm going to show you now is my favorite clip. And I'm going to click the button. It's a beautiful clip. It has a beautiful person in it. But you really want to watch what happens in the first 3 seconds of this clip. It's just, to me, it's very interesting what happens. You might not think so. Okay, so I'm going to play the clip. Here we go. Here it is. My favorite little clip. Yes, she kicked the little pigeon. But isn't she cute? There's a ballet thing going down at the theater and she's in it. And that's what Christmas is all about. The cute little girl in her little ballerina outfit getting ready to perform. And she sees a loved one and she shares the love with her loved one. Okay, you guys. Well, this is a Bill the Geek Merry Christmas special broadcast. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to put up my special broadcast video and tell you a very special story about my experience with Christmas in Columbus, Ohio, and a trip that I made to Columbus, Ohio on Christmas Eve with my family. That's coming out the first thing in the morning. And Andres, who left us a lot of sharing today, Andres says, Merry Christmas and super and healthy 2023 to everyone in this chat today. And thank you very much for showing up. All of a sudden, we have 35 people in the house. We have 27 likes. People have been contributing to the channel, and all of that is greatly appreciated. Love you all. And I tell you what, I was at Walmart. I tried to find little Santa cap, but they had last week, and they had put away all of the Christmas stuff. Whatever. That's fine. So I'm getting ready to sign off. I'm getting ready to click the sign off button. And if you are watching the rebroadcast, and we get a lot of people, we get like 200-300 people a week that watch the rebroadcast. Just go to, well, whatever you click on to get it. But, if you want to donate, just go to, if you like to donate to the channel, but we're not live and you're watching the rebroadcast, you can go to buildthegeek.org, click on FAQs, and at the top, there's an image up there that says donate, and you can click that, and then you can donate via PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. Brenda Douglas, Merry Christmas, Brenda Douglas. Merry Christmas, Anya. Merry Christmas, No Bull, Big Mike, Debbie Johnson, Brenda Douglas. Oh, who am I missing? We got Big Mike. Merry Christmas, everyone. Andres. We got Andres. James and Rena. Merry Christmas. Crapo. Dr. John, Columbus, Ohio. Dan Mack. In the house. Rush Shrewsbury. Oh, ho, ho. God bless each and everyone. Rayco. Ho, ho, ho. JJ. Ho, ho, ho. Santa doesn't miss anybody. Even Luke Rogers. Ho, ho, ho. Moe, I'm sure I'm saying that name wrong, but Moe. Ho, ho, ho. And even Hero Saint. Ho, 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 ho. Ah, Denise Slade, my cousin. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Each and Jack Webb. Jack Webb, we know you're in the special room helping people. We got Brenda Hogan, Brendan Hogan, Sid O'Brien. And for all of you people that showed up today, we got Katrina the Maker, that girl who's temporarily in North Carolina, Luke Rogers. We got all these people that Jack Ward. We got all these people. She thinks so. She speak was in the house. I don't know. Rango is in the house. Catherine, way out there where there's a lot of snow and rain and people are freezing to death. They had a special report on CNN that 2 million people in the United States froze to death this morning. 2 million people. They don't know what they're going to do with them. But anyway, ho, ho, ho. This is Bill the Geek. I hope you're not one of the 2 million frozen people. But this is Bill the Geek. And this is the Bill Dallas Lewis special broadcast. And we love you all. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. It's only Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas. This isn't even the special day yet. But I do want to say God bless everyone. Have a great Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas.